How's it going, guys? This is TechWare Tactical back with a cat. A surprise cat. I'm back with a surprise cat. Quality inspection, how's it going? Do you approve? Is it good? Do we send it back? He appears to like it. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe he actually senses what's inside of these, which we will talk about. So this I've actually had forever. I've been going back through and digging in the collection to, really take a good look at what I have and what I don't have, what I could get rid of, what I can trade. And one thing that I pulled out was this old Cheche gas mask, and I even went so hard into the paint in it before I really knew what I was doing that I even bought backup filters and optics for it, or I don't know what you would actually call these. I guess just eyelids? Could you not? Could you not? Okay, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. I love you to death, but you're gonna have to go. All right, you can stay, just behave yourself. So this is a Cheche gas mask, and even the filters are made in the Czech Republic. And to this day, the Czech Republic actually makes a lot of extremely good and high-end filtration equipment. Some of it is so good, it actually is even used to go inside of like nuclear power plants, because they are one of the only ones that can manufacture it to the quality where it can be trusted, unlike some other places that may or may not speak Chinese. That's kind of the nicest way to put it. So they still make extremely high quality filtration for filters of all kind. I think they even do water filter as well. And can I help you? Okay. As well. I don't have any of the newer stuff, but I actually work in an industry where PPE is pretty prevalent, and we rely on stuff from the Czech Republic all the time. So this was just something I kind of wanted to do a little video on. It's still a really interesting piece, even though I have found out any gas mask that uses a cheek type filter that goes just in the side of it internally, for the love of God, do not use them. Pretty much all of them are just now insta-cancer. They were made back in the day when materials weren't known their full health potential. A lot of them are made with nickel and cadmium and asbestos, and you don't want that. I did not know this at the time when I purchased it. I got it out of, it was one of like the cheapy knife catalogs. I don't even remember which one. Now they kind of go into the prepper quote unquote stuff as well, but this is strictly a collectible. It's fun to LARP in. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. When I first bought it, it came with just the bag and the mask. And again, sticking with the meme that I'm just realizing is coming to be on this channel, it cost me, just for the bag and the mask, about 20 bucks. It was very affordable even back then when I was utterly broke. I had just moved out, and I kind of wanted something in that sort of preparedness mindset, because it just kind of seemed like even back then everything was kind of just going completely sideways. So it's great to have in the collection. It's a nice piece to have. If you actually look here, each one of these packages is a single cheek filter. There's one on either cheek. This package actually has two, so that's a full, I have no idea what any of that says because I don't speak Czech. It's got a full set in one pouch for both cheeks. These pieces are actually the gaskets that screw into the side of the mask right there. So the filter would be right there in the middle, and this is what's kind of securing it to the mask itself. This one is a little interesting because it's got a filtration, or not a filtration tube, a drinking tube. So if I can actually get a shot of it, if you can see in there, there's a little, there it is. That little black piece right there, you actually bite down on, and this piece goes onto your canteen. It actually has a little thing that snaps shut on it. It's a pain to take off. That's why it's already off. And it actually plugs into there. There we go. Close enough for government work. And it's actually got a little spring capture system in there and a gasket so that it goes onto your canteen, so you're not contaminating your water supply if someone uses YouTube safe word, the spiciest of air. That's gonna have to work. So in case someone uses the ultra spicy air, this is what you would use, but you're probably gonna get thirsty while it's just kind of hanging around the air for a couple hours, and you're gonna want to take a sip of some delicious, life-saving, refreshing water. This is how you do it without, screwing up your basically contamination-free zone inside of the mask. Like I said, this is a collector's piece. I didn't know at the time it had all sorts of bad contaminants in it. Well, they weren't contaminants in the day. They were the best thing, but they also used asbestos to, put inside of houses because it was the best thing that would keep in heat. And we now know that that was a big no-no. We shouldn't have done that. Things change. New things give you cancer every day, apparently. We're still learning. So this was just an interesting little piece I wanted to do a video on. I think that the packaging is kind of cool on these still, even though I don't know what it actually says. So if for some reason you're a Czech person watching this, feel free to translate. Drop it in the comments. I have noticed that every time I put a new video up, for some reason the comments are disabled, and I think it's because I keep labeling it as safe for kids. So I'm going to have to probably stop doing that if I want people to be able to talk to each other and kind of spread information about collective knowledge of the subject. So that is probably going to be something that changes relatively soon, if not already, if I've already changed it. So I wanted to, just go back through the chest of wonderment and kind of give you guys a peek at what is stuff that I've already had, not just stuff that I've been, compulsively buying, ordering, what have you. I do buy things outside of Sportsman's Guide. It's hard to believe, but I do. So I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown of that and to spread a little bit of advice that would have helped me back in the day to, at the very least, avoid spending $20, and I think this was an additional $20, so $40-ish plus another $5 for replacement lenses. So there was other ways at that time that I could have spent $50. Little things, non-essential things like food and rent and gas. I definitely don't regret it. Gas is $5 a gallon. Again. So anyway, guys, I'm going to keep making videos. And I'm going to get back to you with something different. I'm making videos, trying to make one every day. Obviously, I'm going to be running out of things to do videos on, going at the speed of one a day, but I'm definitely going to try my dangest to. I still really like how aesthetic that is. So that's what I'm going to try and do, at least until I can run out of stuff conceivably to do videos on that's still within the same line of stuff that I've been putting out for you guys. Military surplus, some preparedness stuff, preparedness akin to sort of things. That's what I'm going to keep doing. And I'm still having fun doing it. It sounds like I'm losing my voice, but I promise you I'm not sick. I'm not, or at least hopefully, not going to, by the grace of God, I'm not going to just be disappeared at some point because of a mysterious illness. Yeah, this won't even help with that. That'll give me cancer before it'll stop anything like that. So, information, preparedness, it's what we do. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.